latest progress on the ad publishing contract. This contract is called the Simple Ad Protocol. It's basically a contract that generates an NFT that ensures you that you have an ad, that you have placed an ad on our platform, and it guarantees that the ad will be broadcasted. So it's as you can see, it's 1,000 lines of code, roughly. One of the largest, if not the largest, contract on Stacks. We haven't seen anything larger than this. Very powerful piece of computer code. We went through this contract last week. I think I posted 3 videos on this contract, and I wanted to make this video to give you an update of the latest additions that have been made to this contract, because it went back to testnet for some additions, and now they are finished. So essentially we added these 5 lines. These 5 lines, they do not belong to the current specification, they belong to the future specification. So we found a way to actually include forward-looking updates into the code, meaning that we won't have to release a new update for this contract when we scale the platform. The first addition is the area code. We were planning on launching without the area code because we really don't expect to have more than 1 million ads at a single time. But with this area code, we can have 10,000 areas. We can shard them, meaning we can distribute them across miners, and we can have miners mining, each mining one area. So this is one scalability feature that is not needed for this version, but is useful for the next version. So this essentially can allow us to scale the platform 10x. Sorry, 10,000x, which is a lot. So the coding variables were added. This is a field for trigger handling. So all the triggers, external triggers, go in the when field. The coding field also has a JSON for parse code, and these two work together. They allow us to rapidly know whether an ad should be running or not, depending on the external conditions. This saves a lot of money to advertisers. They can choose to run an ad when it's raining. They can choose to run an ad when when the sun is out, when nighttime has arrived. They can choose to pause their ads when competitors are running theirs to save budget and limit attention attrition. A lot of cool stuff. We can do a lot of cool stuff with this one field. So this is the trigger field that it was decided to keep it separate. Some of these fields were these changes were made for political reasons. They were not made because of any errors on the program or whatever. We just needed to chip them separately because they make work easier on other areas. And you have to understand this is a very big project that has multiple applications, and we need not only to have functioning applications, but we need to have a very tight and interconnected ecosystem that is easy to manage. The code field has been separated, meaning that you can now see the code in a separate field. That's very powerful. It allows parsing to work faster. So instead of just getting the ad, getting all of the code and trying to parse it and separate all of the fields, you can go directly to the code field and do parsing faster. So that's great. Channels they are used on Digital Land, on AR, on the AR platform, just to focus content. So if the content relates to politics, if it relates to exercise, if it relates to life or kids, it can be broadcasted to a specific channel, and you don't have to pay for the full screen. You only pay for a channel. And if somebody has tags that relate to those, then they will see the ad. But if they're not interested in it, they don't have to see it. So now we have that as a call out. We have the variables. These are standard variables that your ad can listen to, and then they can be used in the code field for programmability. And finally, we have the entity field, which is a whitelisting field that we use for whitelisting purposes. Big brands that want to run ads, and these ads have passed a major vetting process. They don't want to run the ads through auditors. They just want to pay for the ad and have it running as soon as possible on the platform. They can use this entity validation process for quicker ad distribution. Now the way this works is that they need a BTC address. So they get the .btc address, they do a whitelisting process, they set up the private network, and then the ad is distributed in some of the screens that they choose to incorporate in their private networks. When they want their ads to run on our public screens, then they just simply go through the whitelisting process. So this will enable any brand to start running ads quickly, and then when they wanna upscale to the public network, they can do so with no problems. So yeah, basically these 6 things were added, and obviously the code was modified just to add them to support them in various subroutines here. But this everything has been tested, everything is working according to spec, and now we go to integration testing. The VIP NFT, now looking at a different contract, was shipped last week. We now have 10 VIPs, if I'm not mistaken. So that was an increase of 50% on the number of VIPs. I think it's 12 actually, 12 VIPs, and previously we had 8. So that's a 50% increase. Very happy with this program where people can become stratospheric leaders and join a private community and talk about the platform in a pretty deep and technical fashion. The bot program is ready. This will go into test next week. The bot program is a bot where we keep the money from ads. It's a multi-dimensionally secure bot, meaning that the money can only be taken out at a particular time, for a particular account, for a particular network, for a particular ad or screen. So it's an incredibly secure bot program. We had a lot of fun writing it. We'll have a lot of fun testing it, and this is also part of the things that we have built for in order to support ads. So this hits testnet next week. Pretty happy about it. We have started deploying the man page supporting documentation. This is the documentation of each contract. So if you look at this contract, for example, it has a man page here. Man means manual. So this is the manual for the contract, and that one's here. So in the man page, you will have the full contract, plus you will have documentation, other documentation describing how each function works. So that's going to be exciting. If you're a developer, we will give you around 10,000 lines of documentation next week. So that's super exciting. Nominal pools, we have them. We have the main part on mainnet. The missing part hits testnet next week, so that's super exciting. So the part that we were missing from nominal pools has been completed, and we will now ship this to testnet. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 smart contracts that are hitting mainnet soon. So that this, you know, this is incredible progress. I'm not aware of any team that is working so fast. As you can see, this is confirmed as well, working fine, plus passing all of our tests, which is the most important thing. We are nearing 15,000 digital land registrations. This makes our NFT collection the second largest on Stacks. We think we are going to pass BNS pretty soon, maybe in a month or two. BNS has around 40,000 registrations, so we are the second largest right now. We anticipate that we will be the first largest in 2 months or less. So that's just amazing. In terms of marketing, we now have 93 people that want to become ambassadors. This is nice. We have people from Russia, from America. We have people from Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Indonesia, Ethiopia. We are very happy with the response that we have gotten for the ambassador program. We are looking forward to do a 10x on the number of ambassadors. Previously we had 10 ambassadors. I think that with this strong response we can go to 100, because we have around 25 in other forms elsewhere, and we want to consolidate the team in a single system, in a single community. So phenomenal growth this week. Things are going really well. The numbers are very strong, and development push it's moving fast. Now the way this will be integrated, let me just see if I can show you. If you click launch app here, you connect your, let me just connect my wallet. It instantly logs in. You go here to apps. We will move these book ads from coming soon. We will put it here, and then you will be able to place an ad. My ad. You will be able to choose a network. Let's choose the classifieds network, and you will be able to select an address here. Select a country. We can do global as well, and some keywords. Let's just do this. These are positive keywords. This is a negative keyword. So show ads to people that have these keywords. Don't show them if anybody has the student keyword. Selling all my furniture. So this is a simple ad protocol. This system is made possible by the smart contract that I showed you before. What this does is that it creates a single interface for you to post any type of ads. Classified ads, billboard ads, display ads, AR ads, anything. So you can use a single interface, a single format to create your ad. Let's make this run all day. Let's click on ad. The ad has been booked, it's ready to publish. We now go to publish. So we can pay and publish, and then here you can just put a budget. When you click pay and publish, you can just submit the ad for that budget. Some wording needs to change. For example, this wording here is not taking the network yet. This needs to change. And the ad title needs to be dynamic, so this needs to change as well. We will change this. The duration is fine, and then when you click pay and publish, you will post the ad to the system. So yeah, tremendous progress. This thing is looking great. As you can see, this supports a lot of stuff. So if we go here and we create a new ad, we only have like 5 fields, but the protocol actually supports probably 25 fields, something like that. So you know, it's really detailed, and we are only scratching the surface of everything that the protocol can manage. So it's really incredibly exciting. It's an incredibly powerful protocol, and the fact that we can manage everything with only one NFT for the ads and only one contract, it's actually great. It's just superb. Ads can only be placed with Faris. Let me see if I can show you the code here. You need Faris to place ads. I think I can show some code here that does it. Yes, so this is the money that is sent with Faris. So the money is sent to whichever screen is publishing the ad, and then fees are sent to the network. But everything is paid on Faris. So this will make the price of Faris really shoot up, because you need the currency to actually place ads. And then when we open up connectors for placing ads with Stacks and BTC and whatever, all of those connectors will buy Faris first, and then they will place ads using those Faris. So again, a lot of buy pressure from the contract. Great. That is my message for today. I hope you enjoyed this short video. Thanks for your attention, and remember to always bring life to your location.